A lot of us as CEOs think that we don't need any debt in our business. In fact, we're a little bit allergic to debt. We don't like to see any debt. And if you can do that, great answer. But occasionally we need to take some debt onto our business to grow it to the next level. I want to talk about 3 fundamental types of debt that you need to be thinking about as a CEO or entrepreneur. The first one is supplier debt. Now that's kind of unusual. Why would you think suppliers as people that provide debt? But they do. They give you terms, they allow you to pay over time. At the end of the day, that's debt. And so your first move is to maximize the debt that your suppliers are taking, which is to say that if you give you 30-day terms, you might want to think about getting 60-day terms, increasing the amount of debt that your suppliers are taking for you. The second kind is bank debt. This is traditional debt that we're all aware of and used to. Now realize that generally speaking, a bank will do 2 to 3 times your EBITDA in debt. So if you have $1 million of EBITDA, you can go get from a bank $2 to $3 million pretty comfortably in today's environment from almost any bank you can name. Now, when you do that, you need to realize that that's secured debt. It'll generally be secured by the assets of your companies, and they're going to ask you to sign up for potentially a personal guarantee, which you don't want to do if you can avoid it, but also covenants, meaning specific ratios that show the financial health of your business going forward. Because the number one worry of a bank is that they're going to get paid back. So they want to make sure you're healthy enough to do it. And then the third kind of debt, once you're past bank debt, meaning I've loaded up with supplier debt, I've loaded up with bank debt, and I need a little bit more to get me to where I need to be, is what we call mezzanine debt. Now this is unsecured debt, meaning it's not secured by any assets in your business. Think of it like credit card debt, which is also unsecured debt. But what do we know about credit card debt? It's expensive. And so is mezzanine debt. Because it's unsecured, it's expensive. Where conventional bank debt might be 6, 7, 8% interest rate, mezzanine debt will almost always be double digit, 10, 11, 12, 14%, depending on the environment you're operating in. But if you need some debt in your business, those are the 3 places to go: suppliers, banks, and then mezzanine debt.